Okay, feminine. Let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you, thank you. Let us see, let us see. What are the messages, Spirit, for feminine? What do they need to know? Thank you. All right, we have challenges. Very first card out. Okay, we have enlightenment, honor. Okay. For feminine, we have admire, receptive, and the underlying energy is remarkable. Okay. So yeah, you and your person could be going through some things right now. Okay, you could be dealing with some challenges, but it says all true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. All right, so it could have been something that either your person or you thought that the two of you would never work through, would never get through. You know, it's been difficult. It's been a lot. Okay, whatever this is, it's been like a mountain that it feels like you just cannot get up, or they just cannot get up. However, if the connection is true and it's from the soul, the two of you can overcome any and everything together. That's what Spirit is saying. All right. It says with enlightenment, there is no separation. We recognize that we are one with the divine. So this could be someone you're in physical separation with. And because of that, you know, this person could have had certain insecurities triggered. Certain things could have come up that caused them to doubt or question, hesitate, maybe even attempt to deny their feelings. But I feel like during the physical separation, this person has been made to realize something here about themselves, about you, about the connection itself. All right, we have honor your loved one, and you will notice your relationship becoming stronger. I get this energy here where you have always been vulnerable, open, you know, you've given your emotions to this person freely, willingly. Okay, but I feel like this person, on the other hand, they held back a lot. They did things, you know, that showed you that they were interested, but they never fully opened up. They never fully let you in. All right. So there's that energy there. Okay. All right. So this is like Four of Pentacles energy. Okay. So it's like you put yourself all the way out there, but in so many ways they were holding back. And perhaps that's one thing that they've come to realize. Like, okay, I was holding back from, you know, my person. And so now, if in any way I feel like they're holding back from me, that's why. Okay. But a lot of you are still open to this person. All right. Look at her. She put herself all the way out there. You're still open to it. You just haven't been doing more or giving more. It's like you're still present, but it's like they would have to show you that they truly honor this connection in order to see it strengthened. Because if they would try to put all the weight on you, you're not doing it, like all the emotional weight. We have admire. All right. Some of you may have matching tattoos with your person, or that could be something that the two of you discussed. We talked about that before. It says it's time to think of everything that you admire in your partner. Okay. So regardless of whatever the challenges are, whatever we're going through, all that good jazz, me and this person have so many things that drew us together in the first place. So here in this moment when we're going through this difficult time, the best thing that will, you know, kind of help us get through this is for us to remember those good things. You know, what attracts me to this person in the first place? What do I like about them? What do I enjoy about them? Okay, instead of focusing on what's not going right and, you know, how you feel about it right now, because this could be a situation that's outside of your or their control. You know, it's something that's happening. It's something that is. So it exists and you won't ignore it, right? It has to be resolved, but it's not something that is in your or their control. The way you react or respond to it, on the other hand, is. Okay, so it says be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. Yeah, special connection here. All right, special connection, remarkable connection. Notice everything remarkable about your relationships. Both of you may feel like this is a connection that's irreplaceable. Watch out for signs leading you to true love, okay? Let's see, feminine. know it's upside down for a second. Our feminines, thank you, Spirit. I feel like you're on their mind. All right, they're sending you a lot of telepathic messages. Really wanting you to hear them, okay? And I feel like you do with receptive here. So either this person has picked up the phone and already called you, they're going to, or they're reaching out telepathically. But I'm definitely getting reaching out here, okay? So yeah, we have the Star and the Four of Wands. Yeah, this is a fated connection. Someone is being guided towards union here. Okay, with the Star card, it says, be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. I feel like this is what fate has planned for you. Union with your person coming together. All right, messages for feminine. Yep. And I mentioned, you know, something being emotionally overwhelming because you were putting it all out there, you know, and this person on the other hand was like, you know, here's a little bit. You know, like you like, this is my name, my birthday, this is where I was born at, this is my family, this is what I be doing. And you know, there's this energy here of maybe also giving and saying and just doing too much too soon. But if you're the High Priestess energy, which I did see when I was shuffling, then you're somebody who was already conscious of the energy that you felt. You know, because energy is loud. So regardless of what a person says, regardless of what a person looks like, regardless of whatever language a person speaks, their energy is going to say everything you need to know. Okay? Now, energy is always shifting. It's always changing. This is why things are always shifting and changing, because energy shifts and changes, and then you always make different decisions and choices depending on how you feel, what you think, what might be best, you know, things like that. But whatever was going on here, you felt like it was too much emotional burden on you, so you kind of pulled back. All right, so we have the Page of Wands and the Two of Cups. So again, communication comes from this person. All right, you have been on their mind a lot. I'm getting something about giving you your flowers. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands. So yeah, communication comes in. All right, this Empress receives communication. Somebody wants to work on things with you. Okay, yes, we're going through these challenges, but this connection that we have is a true soul connection. And I feel like we can overcome this together. Okay. So, let's see. The Queen of Wands is very attractive, very magnetic. So the person could feel like they're extremely drawn to you. All right. Very confident, creative. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. This person sees themselves building something long-term with you. All right. Like this is not just a, yeah, I like you for now. And maybe, you know, 5 years from now, I'll be moving on to the next thing. No, this is somebody that wants to be with you 10 or more years, you know. So, I mean, they're not going into it like 10 years only. You know, they're like, yeah, I could see myself doing this for a while. Okay. So they see you in their future. All right. With the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles, that's like marriage. Those are two committal cards, two commitment cards. All right. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is my engagement ring as a reader in love readings. So, you know, this person is not just coming in to play with you. They're coming in knowing what they want. And they also see the energy that you're in is very no nonsense. All right. Now, don't get me wrong. You being the Queen of Wands, you're very warm. You're very welcoming. Okay. So what do I mean by that? A person that you don't know wants to speak, wants to talk, wants to hold conversation. You're easy to get along with, you know. And it's like you have a way with making people smile or bringing joy to people's lives. With the Queen of Swords, you know, she's very no nonsense, very serious, and can sometimes come across as kind of cold or mean, like we were just talking about. And then Saggy Babe commented on it, and we, you know, discussed that through the last video, right? We were talking about all the queens can have a certain energy to them. But this energy that they're feeling now, you know, like I said, you're still open. You're still you. You're still this warm, vibrant person. But maybe the energy they're getting right now is the Queen of Swords. Because the Queen of Swords is just, again, no nonsense. If you're coming in to play games or waste my time, don't even come in. Then you have the Lover's card trying to jump out of the deck. Okay. So no, I don't think this person is coming in with the intentions of wasting time, playing games, anything like that. I feel like there is a soul contract between you and this person. Yeah, that leads up to commitment and or marriage. Okay. So let us see. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have the Three of Swords. If this Three of Swords is the heartache that has been caused because of the challenges, the person is praying that you can heal. Okay, because I feel like they really do want to open up. It's just not easy for them to open up. That's the difference here. It's one thing when a person is like, you know, toying with you, telling you one thing just to kind of have you stay and put up with their immaturity. But it's different when a person has really gone through some trauma and they're doing their best to open up. Like, and I feel the one way that you will know that this person really cares about you is they reach out. And they reach out often. So it tells you, yes, I care. Yeah, when I'm reaching out, no, I might not be saying everything that, you know, I feel, but I'm reaching out. So I want you to know that I am working on it, right? Now, this may be someone that it may take them 10 years to open up. You get what I'm saying? You might have been dealing with this person for a while and now they opening up, you know, but there's something there with that. Like, it just takes them a while because of the things that they've gone through. It's not necessarily you haven't gone through anything, but the things that they have gone through have really like traumatized them and scared them and made them feel like it's no point in me opening myself up, because when I open myself up, I end up Three of Swords. But what they've been made to feel, what they've been enlightened to as of, you know, now dealing with this connection, is when I don't honor my feelings and I choose to stay closed off or you know, to myself instead of coming towards the person I want to come toward, what I could be doing is causing the exact thing to happen that I don't want to happen. You know, so it's all about that energy. Maybe this person in the past, you know, they just thought that everybody was worthy of a certain thing from them, and they're not. You know, not everybody deserves that from you. Not everybody deserves for you to pour your feelings and emotions out. Right? But there's a reason why this person felt like they wanted to. And it's like they were able to get you and connect to you in such a way, you know, they were able to just go all up and through you, but that's because the two of you have the same soul resonance. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Like, this person's hand is literally going through her. Well, not literally. You know, they made it look like that in the photo, but you get the point. All right. They want us to see that he's able to get her in a way, like he can reach through her soul. You know how they say, you got my soul, right? That's that. You got my soul. I know that soul. So it makes them feel familiar and comfortable and at ease, you know. The Five of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Okay, so I've caused myself pain by holding back. So I'm going to open up. We have the Sun card, the Seven of Cups, the Six of Wands. Okay, so this is giving like daydreaming and fantasizing. I don't know. I just feel like this person is sitting around daydreaming and fantasizing about this divine feminine. Some of you may work in the public. The Six of Wands and the Queen of Wands together tells me that. But whatever it is that you do, this person may feel like you have a whole bunch of other options or something too. I don't think that's even on your mind. I don't think it's what you care for. I feel like you want your person. That's pretty much it. Okay, yeah, it's more than likely why it's leading up to commitment. Maybe they think like, oh, there has to be someone else. You know? There has to be someone else. No, it's not. Okay? Because of who and how you are, there has to be someone else, or there has to be others, or who else is it? But again, it's just insecurities and maybe things that they've dealt with in the past coming up to be released. All right, because I was going to say that earlier with the Ten of Wands, but I wasn't going to unless there was confirmation of it. So someone's been carrying around like emotional baggage or something like that, you know. But they do want to be someone you could depend on and trust. In order to be that, they have to open up a little more, they feel. We have the Nine of Pentacles. All right, and the Two of Pentacles. They admire your go-getter mentality, your self-sufficient energy. Like you're someone who, you're going to find a way to get it done. If you don't know what to do, you're going to figure it out, or you're going to find someone who knows what to do. Like you have the resources to make things happen for yourself, and you do. You've invested well into yourself, and it shows. You take care of yourself. Okay? You have this way of keeping everything balanced, making it all look so easy too, is what this person is saying. They're very impressed with you and just how you move and operate as a person. So again, with the phone call, it could be a phone call coming here. If the decision was to remain shut down, closed off, and distant from my person, or open up to connect with or reconnect with my person and come into union, I feel they choose the second one. You know, they don't want to stay to themselves and potentially miss out on this connection. I just saw the Four of Cups. All right, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is action, okay? Passion, determination. Yeah, so I feel like you are picking up on telepathic messages that your person is coming. All right, they're coming. They know what they want and with whom. They're sending you telepathic messages here. The World. Okay, this person feels like a cycle has ended, or they're ready to end this separation. Yeah, their heart desires to come into union. Their heart desires for you to come back, for you to return, or for them to return to you. Take it whichever way it applies. Excuse me, Ten of Wands. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. That you were dependable, you were reliable. You didn't feel that way, vice versa. Because of them being so closed off. And in order to continue to strengthen the intimacy and the connection, you know, they would have to be open. And so with the Hermit, it's like you just went within. I mean, the two of you could have been talking a lot, and then you just stopped or slowed down. That's what I was talking about earlier. Like, you're still present, but you're doing less or giving less. We have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Because you want something that can develop into this Ten of Cups, you know, like you want something that you can be happy about, feel good about, give yourself to, give your all to, because you know that it's going to be there. You don't want to give your all to someone, just turn around and get your heart broken again. Thing about twins is they often, more times than not, right? Like all the time, mirror. So this person has gone through trauma. Perhaps you've gone through trauma when it comes to relationships and connections as well. And the last thing you would want to do is go through that with or because of, due to, etc. your twin. So you just kind of fall back and stay to yourself, you know, especially when you're the more conscious one and you're enlightened to what this is. And you know there may be a little push and pull because of certain things a person has experienced and needs to work through. Like, you understand that. But it doesn't mean that the ego is not still in existence and won't try to play tricks with your mind and make you think something that it's not, because it will. You know, and then that'll create more blocks in the connection. So sometimes the best thing to do is to walk away before a situation gets worse, okay? So it could have been what you chose to do here for that very reason. All right. Yeah, the Emperor is very drawn to this Queen of Wands. Okay, we have Justice. They want to make something right. It's your integrity and the way that you move. Okay, see the King of Cups. They want to open their heart up. They want to give those emotions that they were so afraid of giving before. All right. They feel like that will heal your hearts. Okay, them speaking their heart would help heal yours. They feel like yours is a little bruised from them being so closed off. Okay. Yeah, they want to build this Ten of Pentacles with this Empress, this Divine Feminine. Notice that the Empress came out right next to the Emperor. All right, we have the Fool card. Yep, brand new beginning. All right. Yeah, we had those challenges, but I believe that we can detach from, get through, overcome those challenges. Okay. They feel like they want to get through to you. They want to have a new beginning, but it's a block. Perhaps the block is still you being hurt or you being sad over what happened. But the Seven of Pentacles is them wanting to invest into this lover's connection, this sacred connection. Something came to me earlier and I want to share it with you guys as well, because this card came to my mind when I thought about it. All right. So like the Seven of Pentacles, like 7 seeds, you know, seeds, like chakras. So I feel like this person's energy body is strengthening. All right, again with the enlightenment. Yeah, it's like their chakra body, their energy body is strengthening. Okay. The the Lovers and the Seven of Pentacles. They really want to invest more into this love connection. The Hangman. Yeah. They see something from a different point of view here. Six of Cups. It's like they were having memories, thinking back. Okay, because again, in this person's mind, it could have been, well, I'm reaching out every single day. I'm reaching out all the time. I'm reaching out doing this. I'm reaching out. But you're not reaching out saying nothing. So when you're reaching out, is it reaching out and being dry? Is it reaching out and giving love? Is it reaching out and letting me know what you want? Like, you know, what exactly, you know, what's going on there? Because with the Two of Swords, perhaps the person felt like they was doing something, but you didn't see it that way. Right? Two of Swords is something that's happening right in front of us, but we don't see it or we don't want to see it. Okay? But Ten of Cups, yeah. Perhaps this person always thought in their mind, well, I'm giving, I'm doing, but you know, they thought they was giving and doing something they weren't. Okay, so let us see. You have the Three of Swords. They don't realize how closed off they are after the trauma that they've gone through. You know, because they really still are this sweet person underneath all that hurt and pain. But because of it, it's like they've gotten so accustomed to protecting their heart that they don't even realize that, yeah, you know, my heart is closed. I've been shutting it off. So Three of Wands in the very near future, a person comes towards you, wants to work on repairing both of your hearts. You know, Judgment. Again, there's a phone call coming in, a very important phone call. Okay, you have the Sun card, the Moon. Oh, the masculine wants to be with the feminine so bad. Seven of Swords. Yeah, and I feel like they're tired of keeping it to themselves. You know, Seven of Swords is not necessarily bad in this case. It's just more so they was keeping their feelings to themselves. Page of Cups, it could be because they were thinking, oh, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles with the Empress is wishful thinking. You know, again, see, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, that's the thing. Both of you have been through things, but you were still in the energy of being very warm, open, welcoming, inviting. They weren't like that. Okay? They were like kind of rigid and not really letting, again, people get too close. Knight of Pentacles, it just takes a while for them to open up. Two of Cups here. But the interest, the chemistry, the passion, all of that is mutual. The attraction, we have a Page of Pentacles, all right? So Page of Pentacles, new beginning, Two of Swords. Okay, I heard something earlier about giving you your flowers, okay? So this person may be wanting to do something nice for you, something small, or they may look at it and say, oh, this isn't much because you did show up as a Nine of Pentacles. So you can pretty much do a lot for yourself. So this person may look at it and say, oh, this isn't much, but it'll be everything to you because it came from them. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. They're not looking at it the right way. It might be a tattoo because the thing they just brought me to here is this and then this and this. Now your person may be someone, the reason that might be so special, let's say a person don't have any tattoos, like at all. And then they go and get that one and it's for you and you know what it's about or something like that. Like they might do something small, like, but it's big, but to them, they think it's small, like it's nothing. Oh, that's something. And you know, it's going to be something to you because it's this person and it's going to show you, oh, you are loyal to me. I can depend on you. You know, you do keep your word, something like that. Because see, you were showing up as the Queen of Pentacles and anything you told this person you would do or are going to do, you do that. This person, on the other hand, it's like they kept leaving you high and dry, but it wasn't because of, oh, I don't like you and I want to make you feel bad. It was because I'm really having a difficult time open up, even though I want to. You know, I really want to open up, but it's hard. Okay, so now we have this Knight of Swords. I don't know, perhaps you've been loyal to this person so long that they feel like with them doing this, it's going to show you like, okay, yeah, you really do mean something to this person. They, you know, they really do appreciate this connection. I said something earlier about giving you your flowers and now that, okay, so I don't know what's going on with that, but let's see. We have the Nine of Wands. All right, yeah, so now they feel like that they've made their mind up and they want to open up and explore what this could be, which in their mind is Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. You have this wall up a little bit. And it's not really that you have this wall up, but it's just that you have different boundaries perhaps in place with this person. Because like I said, you're still open, but it's like you're giving less, doing less, showing up less, something. Okay, something. All right. The Page of Cups here. Yeah, there's an apology coming. If I apologize to this person for having been so closed off, you know, and I let them know how I'm feeling and what I was going through and why it was so challenging for me to do that, then perhaps they'll open their heart up to me again. Because again, there's a soul connection. I feel like this person, in their mind, they feel like they know you and they know that you love them. They know that you're hurting, but they know that you love them. So Again, they know they can depend on you. They know you're loyal. That's another thing that the Queen of Wands is. I don't think I mentioned that. All right, we have the Five of Wands and the Six of Cups. All right, what's this back here? The Chariot and the Tower. So, yeah, it's like they're thinking back to those memories. All right, memories of whatever the challenges were, the blocks. And now they see something from a different point of view. Because maybe you were telling them, like, you know, it's not necessarily something I'm doing. Not that you were trying to point the finger, but you're like, I'm trying to be as close to you as I possibly can be, actually. However, I just feel like something's in the way. Or they could have said that to you. But it wasn't you that was in the way. It was them. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is very slow. I love the Knight of Pentacles. He takes his time because he wants to make sure that everything is in its place and everything is as it should be. However, when we're talking about love and relationships, no, you don't have to go ahead and rush all up into it. Please don't. However, at the same time, you take all day, night, years, and all this other stuff. How long do you think a person is going to or is supposed to wait? So it's like, show a person that you want them when you want them. Stop sleeping on that. Stop playing. You know what I mean? Like, show a person you want them when you want them. Let's pick some more oracle cards. All right, y'all. Let us see. Oh, that is a lot. Yeah, I feel like something is shifting and changing here with your person. Card shuffling crazy. But I appreciate the shifts going on with them nevertheless. Alright, thank you, Spirit. What are the messages for feminine? Okay, what are you? Harmonious balance. Playful connection. Yeah, see, it's talking about sharing the weight. Like when we talk about the emotional weight and things like that, you were all the way out there and you just like, okay. Now they're going to start putting themselves out there a little bit more. We have mindful presence and authentic expression. All right, underlying energy here is joyful anticipation. It says, look forward to the future with joyful anticipation. Plan your dreams together. Set shared goals and work towards a bright and fulfilling future. Beautiful. Yeah, like it says, be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. All right, you and this person will have a joyful partnership, a graceful love, playful connection with harmonious balance. Okay, it says achieve harmonious balance by dividing responsibilities fairly. Discuss and agree on how to share household tasks and make decisions together. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you and this person, when you finally do come together, everything's going to work out so good. Playful connection. Keep your relationship playful by sharing fun and laughter. Play games, be silly together, and enjoy the lighter side of life to keep your bond strong. Yeah, this is like the everything in one connection. It's going to be so beautiful. All right, like the homie, lover, friend, you know, both of you may have like your own business or businesses. You do your thing during the day, you know, at night, and then when you're off, you spend that time together. Like it says, playing games, being silly, going out to comedy shows, different things like that is what comes to my mind when I think of like a playful connection or just being silly with your partner. You know, maybe playing trivia games or just, you know, they say play games, like different things like that, right? It's fun, right? We have graceful love. Show graceful love by handling conflicts with elegance. Communicate respectfully. Listen with empathy and seek solutions that honor both partners. Okay, so I feel like you're a graceful love. You're a graceful lover. I feel like you've always handled this person with grace, which could be why, you know, a lot of you have been taking a pause or falling back because your feelings were really hurt, you know. You've been graceful, patient, open, honest, authentic, mindful. You know, you've shown up for this person in the ways that you say, and, you know, you just want to know that their feelings are mutual, but they are. It says practice mindful presence by being fully in the moment. Put away distractions, engage in meaningful conversations, and savor your time together, okay? So yeah, you are like present. When you are with your boo, you are present. That may be something that they really love. Like, you know, you didn't touch your phone not a single time the whole time you were with them or something, and that really stood out. They're like, oh wow, you know, like anytime we're together, I don't even see your phone. You know, meanwhile you operating businesses, but they still don't see your phone now because you're like, I'm present for you when we together, you know. Same thing I get from them. If they have, you know, stuff going on with their phone, they're just not even paying it no mind. All right. It says, encourage authentic expression by being honest and open. Share your true feelings, thoughts, and desires without fear of judgment, fostering a deeper bond. Aw, so yeah, you and this person, I'm telling you, they're about to open up. They're about to share everything that's been in their heart, that's been on their mind. Okay. They really want you to know how they're feeling. Okay. Yeah, we got message of love. As soon as we pick up the deck, we ain't even shuffle yet. Okay. This is cute. This is really, really cute. Okay. I like it a lot, feminine. We have beautiful things coming. You know, we are team twin here. When you have true twins that are connected at the soul level, not allowing the ego to get in the way, it can be a very beautiful thing. All right. Thank you, Spirit. We have karmic battles. All right. It says, please be patient with my process of growth and change as I come into my power. I'm making sure that everything is in alignment so I can be with you. I'm severing my ties with the karmic situation and completing a cycle. All right. So person wants you to know that they are completing a cycle, collective. Like they are making their way back towards you. Hopeful. Okay. We have joyful, hopeful, graceful. I'm loving it. All right, it says, I hope we can put the past and the bad times behind us and start again. Remember to detach from the challenges. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I hope you can forgive the error of my ways. I acted so immaturely. Aw, you see them under the umbrella, all right? So perhaps this person feels like you can stand the rain. Like even after you guys go through the things you go through, you know, you still laughing, smiling, joking, you know. Like you still love them. The things you go through didn't stop you from loving them. Okay, yeah, it's real love. They could have been afraid to open up to you. You know, maybe in the past people made them feel like inferior in ways or as if they weren't good enough or something. But to heck with those kinds of people. All right, we have protected. It says, I will always protect you, my love, whether we are together or not at this time. My higher self is always with you. I'll always protect you in the love we share. I'll keep boundaries around my heart that only you can cross. Okay. Remember I mentioned something earlier about boundaries and how twins be like, boundaries. That's what I mean. Like there's boundaries in place. But, you know, when it comes to your twin, it'd be like, it's a slippery slope because you got the same energetic blueprint. So it's kind of hard to have so many boundaries with somebody that just gets you. You know what I'm saying? But healthy boundaries in the physical nevertheless. So we have opening up. And you see how this person is holding those flowers? I just said something to you about giving you your flowers. So remember I said doing something for you could be something small, right? And we mentioned flowers, but we also mentioned tattoo. That's not really small, that's really big, but it could be like a small tattoo or something like that because of these matching tats here and another card that we saw with the tattoo on it, right? But it could also be, you know, that remember that song, right? Just like a tattoo, right? So it says, I'm getting ready to say what's in my heart. I know that this is love. It's a true, unconditional, and everlasting kind of love. I want you to know I'm trying to open up, but it's so hard for me to put my feelings for you into words. But I know I have to do this, and you need to hear them, okay? Because if you don't, you're going to be in that energy, like we said, of thinking the person don't care, and that's just not true. You know, you think they don't care. I think they don't care, honey. Okay, yeah, we have communication. Okay, did I mention something about phones too? And you see how the phone fell out right there? So it's like when you're present with your person, again, your phone is not present. You see this? It's like, you see how they into each other? It's like, what phones? Okay, but the person's going to be reaching out to you to communicate. They feel like this love has helped them heal in so many ways. Of course, you may feel that way also. It says, I want to reach out to you. Please be open to receiving communication from me soon. Your response will encourage me greatly, and I will be waiting to hear back from you. So again, be receptive. If this is something that you want, be mindful of how you respond to the person. I started to say be mindful of how you make the person feel, but for some of you, you're really hurting. Like, you're really, really hurting. And the person hasn't done anything. But the reason, and I'm not even making excuses for bruh, the reason they haven't done anything is because of this. Like, you don't understand how hard it is for them. Like, they feel like if the other situations cause them to feel this way, but they feel this way about you, and they never felt that way about anybody else, how would it make them feel if something were to go completely left with you? If those situations shut them down, you would like nearly destroy them. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is why a person has been so guarded and so closed off. All right. But it says, anxiety keeps me awake at night. My life has changed since I met you. I am trying to figure out what this all means. I don't want to lose you. The thought of you and I not being together really keeps me up at night. Okay. So those are their authentic expressions. That's what they want to let you know. Oh, and how badly they want you, of course. This person is always feeling that they want their twin, you know. Says, I can't help but wanting you sexually. Your energy excites me and allures me. I want your touch. I am craving you. Your body turns me on. I just want you right now. Please come home, baby. So some of you may be the ones, like I said, that have been distant, staying to yourself. Your person is sitting around daydreaming, fantasizing. When is my person going to return? You know, when is my feminine coming back? I've been missing them, something crazy. Okay. I've been missing them, something crazy. I need them to come back to me. Come back to me. Oh my goodness. Hold on, guys. Alrighty. Spin that thing back around. Alright, let's get some messages from your person. What would they like for their feminines to know? From masculine to feminine. Alright, putting on the front for others has failed. They all know the truth. No one replaces you in my life. 11, 11, 11, 11. So maybe that's how they was fronting. They was trying to act like they were okay with you falling back. They're not. It was a front. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. It says, the divine in me honors the divine in you. All right. Namaste, honey. Namaste. How do you feel about it? Okay. You are my prize. I feel as if I have won a true treasure. I get nervous around you. I don't like that feeling. Vulnerability. You see? Do you see there? Okay. Is that you make them feel this way and they don't like it. Because they're afraid of what that means. What that could mean. If you were playing with them or if there was somebody else, you know. But how about think about what this could be if you would have just let it flow the right way and stop trying to control. Okay. And the way that they try to control is by not being authentic with their expression, biting their tongue, wanting to say, I love you. You know, I want to be with you. I miss you. Things like that, but won't say it. Okay. So we have, sometimes I feel rejected by you. This could be in my head, fear of abandonment. Yep. So they're afraid of being vulnerable because they have a fear of abandonment. You deserve it all. The way you love me, unmatched. I love me some you. I feel like this person has a crush on you. It's been a crush since day one. It's just like they're still crushing. Devotion from you is all I've received. I honor our connection. And so we have honor there. Like you've always been there. Always. So this time feels a little bit different. They can sense that, okay, you're really hurting, like something's going on. All right, trusting the universe. You're my person. Okay, remember the two of you are in sync and you can feel each other. So they sense you and feel you. You know how twins, like people who are twins, say that they can feel and sense their twin and what they're going through and things like that. It's like that with twin flames. With me, you will have no worries. All right, so they are a provider. All right, they have that provider energy. All right. I I am always with you, whether you realize it or not. You are never alone. Allow me the time to prove myself and my love to you. There isn't anyone who could love me the way that you do. Inseparable. All right, maybe that's why they like, yeah, I want it and I need it good. Okay, but those are the messages, my love, that I have here for you at that time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Someone asked me the other day in a comment if that's me doing the hey feminine in the beginning every time. Yes, that's me. It's not a recording, y'all. I do it each and every time with love. All right. But if you're looking to book any personal readings with me, purchase any merchandise, or just get in contact, the information can be found in the description box beneath this video. Peace and hair grease.